Oh, my neck. Oh, I'm just waking up, guys. Ow, I've got a crick in my neck. Ouch, 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 ouch. Anyways, I've got dishes to do. So let's do that. Oh, my back. Oh, my neck. Oh. What am I making? All right. Make some oats. And I always know how much I like, how much I can eat, so I'm like those people who make rice. I don't need to measure it. Let's get the burner on, hot water event. I put my plants outside, and I hope I didn't ruin some of the leaves. Now, let me wash this can. I'm going to boil some water in this pan before cooking my eggs because it has a taste of something else that was cooked in it. Now, let me, so what I do is, when I'm making my oats, I get the water going, so I'll put it on high, but just as I see that the tiny bubbles are moving or developing, I add the oats so that they soak in a bit. And then I pour it in slowly, only in the middle, and once I see it get to the top, I stop. And I know that's just going to be perfect amount of water. Oops. What the heck am I doing here? I've also got some tea. We're drinking a mixture of teas that were left over. We're drinking pure. I bought some pure tea. This I'm now going to turn down to medium low. Alright, there's things to do. Let's get this place cleaned up a bit as well. Oh my God, it is so cold out today, guys. Let's get some eggs. How many eggs do we have? Whoa. I'll need a tiny bit of milk. I guess I could use these mushrooms up. I went to use an egg the other day, then I didn't end up using it. Look what had happened. So that needs to be shot out. Oh, time to start a new rack of eggs. What else? There's this stuff still. I'm gonna give it a break. Let's have a banana. Oh, right. Put this back in there. Do this again. That kind of girl. Now, how many eggs are we gonna have? Okay, this is going well. I'm gonna turn it right low. And I've got a pile of stuff here. It's not organized. And I'll put some. Dark piece. Oats, I don't know what that was. Let's put a little bit of cinnamon. There's a hole inside, fortunately. Oh, dang it. This is hard as a rock. Let's just try and cut a piece off. Now, cinnamon, you can't put cinnamon without a little bit of sugar to get the yumminess of the cinnamon going. Even if you do put sugar on top later. Crap. Damn phone. Now, which way am I looking here? Mixing myself up. Anyways, I've got sugar, a clump of sugar, put a slice of bread, the slice ends that a lot of people don't eat. Use the end, put it on there for 4 to however many hours, and then take it out. And your brown sugar won't be as hard. But yeah, so let's get a grater. I'll have to grate some in. I can't be cutting on the stove like that. So let's just put this aside a second. Now, how many eggs are we eating? Let me rinse this pan out now that I let some water boil in it to release some of the smell of whatever I was cooking last. We've got lots of eggs. How many is there? There's 29. Should I eat 9 eggs? Can I do it? I've also got a banana. Did I tell you that? And garlic and some mushrooms here. They're called white shimeji. Anyway, bastardized. Trying to pronunciate it. Sorry. Okay, now where am I? Can we see what I'm doing here? La 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 la. What do I want? Oh yeah, I want this one. I'm gonna use some medium cheddar. Scrambled cheese eggs we're having. So, since we'll be putting some mushrooms, let's get that pan going. So we're going to turn the heat up to medium, almost medium high. Get that heat going. Then you're going to get a tiny bit. Usually I like to have it in a spritzer, the oil, some olive oil. But anyway, once upon a day I will be getting the different large bottles of different oils. But I personally don't like to put a lot of oil in my pan. So whatever I'm cooking, it doesn't matter unless it's calling for it. But especially when you're making mushrooms, you don't want to be putting the amount you would for cooking French fries or chicken. So I'm going to do this. Be careful. Just a tiny bit. Oh, that's enough. Now, I am going to yes, the butter is extremely expensive these days. So not yummy. So try and get this spread around, and because the pan is nice and clean, I personally am just going to butter it up because I only need a little bit, like I said. I don't want this damn phone falling. And because the pan is nice and hot, the butter will melt in nicely. Voila! Close this up a bit for now. Now, with the mushrooms, we got the mushrooms. Let's watch what we're doing here. You're going to put it to a medium-high and leave it at medium-high. Once you pop your mushrooms in there, you're going to let them sit there, letting them cook and caramelize. Do not keep moving them around. So let's do this. These mushrooms on a whole, they're pretty clean. I'm going to get them to the bottom here and cut this off. And voila. Now, being mushrooms, you cannot wash them, but if they have a tiny bit of debris that is visual, try and wipe it off with your fingers delicately and pop it in there pop it in, making sure that they're all touching, having the surface to get browned. And voila. Turn that baby down or even off for a moment. See that? Now I am going to move it around a little bit just to get the yumminess all over coated. And then you're going to make sure they're all touching surface so they can brown. Ow, hot! Don't do like me. Use some thongs or some type of pincers, something that can grab them. I've got nails, so I'm using my nails as pincers. Smells good. Now, once you got that going, get a little garlic to your preference. Now, where is my little grater here? Dang it, I can't find my grater. Now, as I said, I did turn this element off already because I had it on such high heat, but you're not moving it around, so thus it's not going to burn, though it is going to get a good, whoa. I'm trying to look, where is my grater? I'm looking for the little nutmeg grater. As I said, it's kind of cool here. It says it's only 9 degrees out. It rained last night, but yet it's saying a humidity of only 59%. So, gotta wonder, what is that all about? But nonetheless, let's make sure that I can let you hear this yummy sizzling of the mushrooms cooking. Now, let me get the... I wish I had a little grater. I don't have the grater, but I'll just cut these up kind of fine. Garlic. Before I start agitating these mushrooms that have nicely browned. This is going to be not very finely chopped in here, but... And then we'll put that inside of our omelet later. But right now, the smell and taste, of the garlic will coat the pan with this yummy oil before we get these mushrooms out. The residual heat will get the pan happy with this garlic. And, sorry, I can't talk and speak it. Talk and pay attention. The flavor is going to get mingled with this garlic. It's going to be tasting so good. And we're going to have the flavor in the oil for our eggs that will cook. So that way, the pan is off, like I said. Now the yummy taste of the garlic can intermingle without burning. You're going to turn these mushrooms around to get the browning or caramelization going. On both sides. It's going to be... Now, back to these eggs. Let's move this side. We got a banana for dessert. Got out of the fridge. I had them in the fridge because I've not been eating them enough. Now, how many eggs should we have this morning? How many would you like? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many do you think you can, how many would you want? I think 5 should be a lot. So we should make 4 or 5. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I don't know. How many should I make? Tell me when to stop. I want this to fall on the floor. Don't fall the wrong way, Mom. I'm trying to get it so I can see it. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. There was something kind of dark that just fell in there. Hold on. Back the train up. What was that? Ugh, did you ever see that? Or there's a blemish Anyway, let me try and... Do you see it? Ah! And get these... I don't like this stuff. The little umbilical cord. Sometimes I feel the need to take it out, but just let... Okay, so we got six eggs. Do we call for 7? Do I hear 7? Who wants me to eat 7? Hello there, says Kurt. How are you, Kurt? Should we have 7 eggs? 7 egg omelet, because it's the 7th day of the week. How's that sound? 7 eggs. Sounds good to me. And some oatmeal. No. This was wet eggs, so I'm not going to use that. Okay, let me get rid of these eggs off the stove. Oh, we're going to be putting a spot of milk. We prefer to use sour cream or something else, but let's get the mushrooms in a separate pan. Oh yeah, babe. I know. I should be using a spatula or something, but I was kind of half asleep, but very hungry. Now, once again, you're going to turn your pan up to a fair heat. I'm going to put mine to medium high. I can show you putting the right one on. Watch if you have something else on another burner, don't turn that on accidentally. So what I'll do is I'll put a tiny bit of pepper, just a wee bit. I don't need much. And a pinch of salt. I've got pink Himalayan, or to taste. And then just a wee spot of sweet pepper. I didn't close that properly. Now my pan is pretty warm. So I right away am going to turn the pan as soon as I see it's warm enough. I'm going to turn it to medium low. Make sure that my eggs are ready. Because we don't want the oil to burn the wrong way. There we go. got this delicious mushrooms. Oh, they're gonna taste so good. So, what's gonna happen is you're gonna put a lid on the eggs and they are going to cook. Now again, making sure you don't have it too high. You're gonna put a lid on and do not open the lid. Now occasionally, while the lid is shut, making sure don't open it, you can kind of swivel the pan, swirl it a bit so that the heat, the warmth of the bottom from the element is going to be heating it through, and then it'll make a nice. So that's what's going to happen. If you see me doing this occasionally, that's all I'm doing, is making sure that it, and put a good lid on, and let's let that cook. I got some cheese. Who loves cheese in theirs? Cheese. Oh, dang it, I just made a mess with that. Those mushrooms. The ends, I meant. I always put the mushroom ends myself. I like to put it in the compost or back in the soil. So that's what happens. And if I ever have a larger yard and I put some of that soil outside, there's a chance that will grow. Okay, so we don't want to put too much cheese. Just enough. Whoopsie. So we've got our cheese, our mushrooms. I've got tea here. Dang it, I almost just spilled this. I'm just gonna get over that. Cheers, have some tea. This is red tea I'm having this morning. The stove seems to cook lopsided. Sometimes it's good to turn the whole pan around. Because of the way the air flows, it seems to work different. Sorry. So, let's get our oatmeal ready now. No, what was I doing? Oh, you did. Oops, daisy. What am I looking for? Dazed and confused. Okay. Let's see how this is going. I got a spoon here. My new little spoon that I bought. Make sure that chunks of sugar are well melted in and spread amongst the cinnamon to make that cinnamon taste so it's not raw and hard tasting. I don't know how to say it. Rough, raw stuff. So there you go. Let that get happy a minute. Now, this, as I said, try not to open the lid, but let it cook in there. And why you need it at a low heat, of course, is so that the bottom doesn't burn. So I've got it at a medium-low. Slow and easy does the job. Let's finish getting these, the cheese, this inner goodness going. Now the other thing that I'll be putting in is grated lion's mane. Now, I bought some lion's mane. No, they're not loofahs. They're not to scrub your body. They're actually lion's mane. Let's open this up. Where's my scissors? Scissors. Oh, they're back here. I've got a small one here. It seems to be one that's in half. It smells so good. We'll be having two types of mushroom. I'm just gonna grate this. Now I'll take this off. The bottom of this is cooking nicely. So, I'm going to grate this. This is where it popped off. Don't take anything off. Doesn't need to be there. Ouch. Okay, let me grate some of this on here. So there you go. I'm going to try and get them submersed so that it can soak in, get soaked and not be dry any longer. This finishes warming up. So that swirling it around helps it to make sure that it gets warm throughout. Put this back on. Now's a good time to taste your oatmeal. So now that my egg is going to continue cooking, I'll get some of the delicious brown sugar cube that I have. And get some more sugar in my, whoopsie, what's going on? In my oats, because I love brown sugar in my oats. How about you? Now this, whoops, my grater handle broke. So I just have to hold it from the side. Because there is no substitute of putting white sugar on oatmeal. It just does not taste the same. So even though my even though my sugar is dry like this, I refuse to not get the pleasure of using it, having that taste. So there. It's probably not enough, but ouch, that's hurting my finger. And I do not want this to go away. Now look at, as it's cooking, the eggs have come up a little bit, which is nice. But what you're going to do is make sure you have a proper utensil. But because I don't, I'm just going to use this. That's what I do. So the egg that's here, that's still wet, you're going to bring the side of your egg, you're going to bring it up, and that is the raw egg is going to go underneath that. So just try and get it all from the side, separate it best that you can. Try and go from the side that you can let it up the most. And let that flow over. And flip it. Again. Let that get happy together. If the mushrooms have clumped in one spot, if you want to move it around, you can. But you don't have to, because that's what makes the deliciousness of the omelet, not having it all. Now get everything to the side. Get it back. Turn your element up a little bit. You are going to turn it up, the heat up, so that you can finish frying this. You can turn it up, medium high, put the lid on. The minute you start seeing or hearing it bubble the very slightest bit, turn it back down to medium low and let it finish cooking, never ever lifting the lid. Because the moisture of the egg is going to what makes it very nice. And then putting the temperature up high is going to give a nice browning outer layer. So let's hope that turns out. Now, what I did forget, I meant to put a tiny bit of garlic salt in. It's making a bubble. Let's break that bubble. No, I said not to. Ooh, this is making a god-awful funny look. Oh, guys. What is going on with this? I'm going to have to break this up. Okay, so it turns out it's going to be a sloppy mess. Let's just go ahead and put my mushroom and my beautiful mushrooms. They're called white shimijis. Pardon the pronunciation. Just like that. And then I'm going to put I still have this on medium high. Watch the hell what I'm doing. I'm going to turn it down right away. Try and evenly put some of this cheese so it can get melty good. Any bigger pieces, I'll break them down a bit. Let me get this lid on, put this on the burner, and leave it for a good 5 minutes. I am going to walk away from it, otherwise I won't touch it. And I have turned it right down, but I want it to get kind of a caramelized coating on it. It's because I didn't put a lot of oil that it decided to want to stick. So let's get our oats going. These are going to be a lot of eggs, y'all. and a lot of oatmeal. This is a very big bowl. I don't know how to describe the size, but it's like three cups or 4 cups. Still needs more sugar, but I'm trying to cut down on my sugar, so I think I'll just leave it. Because we're going to get a lot of sugar in the... Now this bowl is cold. So, like a dog chasing its tail, I have to put the dang stuff in the... Okay, let me turn this up just a tiny bit, because again, I want it to get almost a crisp... I want that egg to cook well underneath and make sure there's no spots that are not cooked, because I just get weirded out with eggs. You don't know. If you don't know where it's coming from or how long it's been on the shelf, I watch it. Okay, so I see it bubbling. I'm going to turn it down to medium-low and just let it get happy. Like I said, you want to let it get a nice browning. That's going to be so good. And I put a tiny bit of pepper, no salt, because there's enough salt in the cheese. So we have our oats, so I don't need any bread or toast, though I would like to have some. I will not. So we've got 7 eggs, 2 types of mushrooms, cheese, a tiny bit of pepper, and garlic. Eggs for breakfast. Oh yeah, babe. Should we just eat out of the pan? No, that'd be too ghetto. Let me put this down here. Because once I disturb the eggs, it won't look as good. Okay. What's this doing? That should be good. Get my porridge at the table with my banana. Make sure to eat your fresh fruit daily. It's not fresh. Make sure it's frozen. Or preferably not in a can. Okay, we've got our utensils, because as you may know me, I'm somebody who always usually likes to eat with my chopsticks, and I bought some aluminum or whatever they're called, but whatever, until I could find what I wanted. OMG, You should see the crispiness on this. And it's so nice and puffy. Oh, from leaving the lid on and letting the steam cook it as well. Oh, yes. Listen to that sizzle. It smells so good, guys. I just put one tiny clove of garlic. So yeah, I released the sides of the cheese that melted and stuck. Oh, just try and get all that cheese and goodness. Yes, baby. Oh, yes. Say yes to me, baby. Yes, yes, yes. Et voilà. Now, what can I put on top to make it look pretty? I don't have anything. So, a tiny bit of this sweet pepper. Just a smidgen. Oh. Okay. Let's get our party to the table. I've got my tea. I don't need any more. Seven eggs for breakfast. Good morning, good morning. Have breakfast with me. Oh my God. If you could smell this. So good. Perfect. Hello, ACL. ASMR time. Look at mukbang time. Who likes oatmeal? Should I put the banana, slice the banana inside the oatmeal? No. I forgot to get some milk. Ouch. Let me get some milk. She's a little achy this morning. Ow. So let me get eating. Looks delicious. Oh, thank you. There's not too many vegetables or fruit. Oh, actually, there's two types of mushroom. I'm using lion's mane and And I'm using Shimija. These long ones are the Shimija, and the lion's mane is inside. So yeah, so good. Oops. Then we're gonna eat it with chopsticks. A new little set, a cheap set I bought. And then after asking around, after inquiring, and I finally found a cheap set. The place that I was looking at earlier first, turned out they got some in, and it was a better quality. So I may buy some more, but I mean, I only need one set at a time. I'd like to get the colored ones, I wish there was glass kind. Yes, that's my idea. But I wish there was glass chopsticks. I guess wood is good too. Remember to press like. Well, let me stop talking. And if I'm going to be able to eat this, 7 large eggs, plus mushrooms, and cheese, plus this. Let me shut up and eat. The lid is broken on my sriracha jar. Sriracha container. This stuff is hot. This is the bulldog sauce. So I have to be careful. Ooh, that smells good. That's bringing the taste of the sweet pepper out. Who likes strong cheese on their eggs? Because I grated the lion's mane, dried lion's mane, it has almost a lack of words, not fishy, but it's a different taste. Like different mushrooms have a different unique taste. But this has almost, right now, has a taste similar to seafood of sorts. Oh, look at the bottom. It's nicely browned. temperature hot at the moment. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, it's so good. It's just spicy enough to get my nose going at the moment. Look at this. So hot. I don't know if you can see the steam. The taste of the melted cheese. It started crisping up, and then oh, it's just so good. Oh, oh, I wish I could have some of this. So good. Oh, oh, yum. As you noticed, I don't use a lot of milk in my oats. Because I'm lactose intolerant. A lot of times I don't even put any milk whatsoever. Oh, so good. So good, good. Oh, I did drop some. I'm so addicted to bulldog sauce. Uh-oh. The I'm getting full signal's been switched on in my brain. I've better stop talking. This is concentrated with the hot sauce as well as the mushrooms, which will make me, I'll have to chew it. These are very chewy mushrooms. So good. So good. It's both spicy and hot. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. 2/3 through eating 7 eggs, omelet, 2 types of mushroom, a bowl of oats. I'm trying to gain weight. I'm the opposite of women. Women are trying to lose weight to go into the public with their bodies. I need to gain weight so I don't look so scrawny. My butt. Ow. Because I'm single. I lost my butt. If that makes sense to anybody. But yeah. So let me gain weight. Hopefully it'll go to my butt. This mushroom's so chewy. You can really taste the essence or whatever beautiful flavor of the lion's mane mushroom that I grated in. Oh my god, it tastes so good. And then the grated cheese, a tiny bit of garlic. Oh, so perfect. What I would do for some almost burnt toast. Whoopsie, sorry. I love my toast well done. How about you? Do you make it almost just starting to brown? Do you make it golden? Do you like it dark? Do you like it burnt? Tell me. 7 eggs. On my last egg now. To balance the eggs, if that makes sense, for my cholesterol, I'm eating oatmeal. A big bowl of oatmeal. I'm stretching my stomach very nicely. Again, that was large eggs. I'm not going to be able to eat this banana right now. But I will finish my eggs. Again, garlic eggs. Tiny bit of garlic, mushroom, and cheese. Oh yeah, babe. Tiny bit of spice to bring it to life. A spot of pepper to make it better. Look at this fluffiness. Put a tiny bit of milk. Apparently a tiny bit of shell. That's a terrible feeling when you get a tiny piece of shell. Ah! Oh, oh, oh. Ugh. Now, because I made that, I can deal with it. But if this would happen in the restaurant at the end of my meal, oh, I might have lost it. I do not like funny textures when I'm still waking up, which I am. I might be going back to bed, actually. Heavy overcast of dark gray, like, no, medium gray clouds. But the forecast calls for rain the next few days. But yet, it rained last night, and the humidity this morning after I woke up and looked at it said it was only 59%. So that is showing how dry it is. If you watched my last video where I'm outside, I was saying how dry it was, and that's showing how dry it was, that the rain just was soaked right up and almost dried right up immediately because of it being that dry. It can't saturate properly. Where it was. God damn it. I was not paying attention. eggshell omelet. Yuck. Now, what was I saying? An alert came in the other day. Was it yesterday or the day before? I better stop eating. I'm full now. An alert came in the other day. That was to do with evacuation due to fire. So who else is having issues with fires already since summer? Is anybody responding? No? I gotta get to a dentist, yo. I don't know how or why, but this tooth is like disintegrating. Yeah, I said that. Kind of had a chip at one point. Now the chip seems further forward. It was like a chip that was like that. Now it's like just caving in. Really weird. Ooh, it's a little windy. I hope my plants are okay. I had my plants outside the last few days because it was so nice out. And then last night it got super cold. It said in the forecast it was only going to be +9, but it felt more like +5 only. This is pure tea. Puerh, something like that. But yeah, so I brought the plants in. When I looked at them through the night, I was getting cold to the point I had to put my blanket on. I was like, uh-oh, I wonder how the plants are doing if I have to put my blanket on and feel like I want to shut the window. Those plants may not be liking it. But it was like between 3-ish in the morning. I don't know what time it was. I was like, oh, I don't think I could do that. Thought right away in the morning. Right away in the morning was not even, I think they were about 6:37. I woke up. Oh, I better get to my plants. Usually I only get up around 7. Anyhow, so next thing you knew, I always looks at them and there's a slight tinge of browning or discoloration, though I'm not positive it's from the cold or not. But so I ended up bringing them in, and some of the leaves are like lying not fully down, but so we'll soon see if they got too cold that the liquid inside, whatever moisture inside, froze. Who knows? Maybe it was closer to 0 than I thought. So there was 3 plants. 2 of them were kind of close together, so I hope they were kind of keeping each other warm. What I was going to do yesterday, though, I kind of forgot. I kind of came to mind and went away because it hadn't been raining yet. Excuse me. I thought I was going to put a big plastic bag around it, though I didn't have a big see-through plastic bag that I wanted to put around it. So we ate 7 large eggs. Yesterday I had, I think it was 6 or 7 large boiled eggs. This time I had scrambled cheese egg to mushroom omelet. It's very tasty. Especially that I put lion's mane, which the lion's mane almost looks like my hair. I wish my hair would dang well be this way all the way through. Like it's so different. Well, this is bedhead hair, but I wish it would be the same all the way through, like kind of mixture of this and this, ringlety. But mine doesn't go ringlety, it goes kind of wavy. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to go for a walk later or not. Actually, the back of my hair does go more ringly on one side. Where that woman cut my hair when I had that EEG or ECG, whatever it was called. These ones feel cute. They're nice and ringly, but look at no sooner right next to it, it's different again. But anyways, guys, I wish my hair was the same like this in the front. Anyways, so later on, I'll go live again to have a bubblegum chewing. I do not know what I ate or what I did, but I look like an old lady today. The only difference is that I've been drinking this certain tea. I did have some noodles before I went to bed last night, but still. I find this house, this building is aging me. Tell me in the comment if you think that's possible. Is it food that ages you? Or can it be the dryness of the building? Because it is so dry in this building. Like I put a carrot, I don't know why or how, but for some reason a carrot got left out on the counter. I guess it was in the afternoon. It was probably not overnight. But it was left out for more than 3 hours. And next thing you knew, it was all shriveling up and drying. So if that's what it did with the carrot, that's no wonder I'm getting wrinkles all of a sudden. I didn't have wrinkles like this before. So I have to watch what I've been eating and maybe cut it out, because look at, it's even affecting my eyes. But with that, click like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for any upcoming videos of mine being silly, sometimes being informative, such as telling you how to gain weight if you're going to eat lots of eggs, eat lots of oats, or sitting and simply eating a mukbang, just being quiet and eating. That's not too often in between anymore, but remember to share, because sharing is scary. You want to get it out there that I'm the girl who likes to show her uvula before and after she eats. But these days I've been showing it in other videos. Pardon me, have to sneeze. I couldn't even say I have to sneeze. Oh. See video.